Hey everyone, Tech OG here, representing those who are 50 and up who love their tech. I am back at work. It's the first day of school of the school year, back at work, and I haven't made a video all summer. I just took it easy. I've been wanting to make a video, but it was kind of hard, especially because I don't buy a lot of new tech, and I don't want to keep talking about old tech all the time. I mean, sometimes it's okay, and I could have made a video about using an older phone in 2025 like other people do, and I may do that later on, but since it was just kind of hard for me to put one together, I just took the summer off and enjoyed my summer watching YouTube and seeing some of the new tech that was released, and may talk about that in a future video, such as the Google Pixel 10, things like that. But for today, I just want to make a what's in my backpack video and show you what I use as far as tech in my classroom for work and for play. Before I show you what's in my backpack, I think it's important for you to see which backpack I use. For any tech enthusiast, it's always hard to find the perfect bag for all of your stuff. And I now have two. I actually just had this one. I was going to use just this one backpack right here. This is called the Moss backpack. It's made by a company called Moss. This is one of their particular type of backpacks, and I like this because of the compartments. It has a lot of cool compartments for your tech stuff. Keeps it nice and organized, and that's a nice rugged bag and not too big. However, I just went into my closet because I put a lot of bags that I purchased but haven't used in my closet, and found this one. Never really used it because I thought it was too wide, but may have to use it because this backpack, it's made by High Sierra. This has the most compartments of any backpack that I've ever bought, even more than the Moss. The Moss, like I said, is nice and organized. I'm not a fan of the orange interior. This one looks better to me, nice and spacious, but man, I'm telling you, this has a bunch of different compartments to put your tech stuff in. Zipper compartments as well, pocketed compartments. I mean, this is made really, really nice. I mean, it's just as rugged as the Moss backpack, but like I said, a lot more compartments. So I'm thinking I'm going to be using this one. So I'm going to show you what I have in my Moss backpack, but I'm going to transfer it all to the High Sierra backpack. Starting with my computer or tablet compartment, I have an iPad, and this is an iPad 7th generation. You can use an Apple Pencil with this one. I think this was released in 2020, and the reason why I got this is because I was able to jailbreak it. So this is jailbroken, fantastic device. Still have to learn how to use it. Got a keyboard for it as well. So like I said, I'm transferring this all to the High Sierra backpack. For fun and play, when I am not teaching, my Win 4. So I have a 4 terabyte Crucial SSD in here, a 1.5 terabyte micro SD card right here, and I have a 2 terabyte external SSD right here. So I have plenty of space for all of my games when I'm ready to play. Man, this backpack is nice. This is very spacious. Like I said, the Moss is cool, but this High Sierra is not bad at all. Okay, that is it for, got a mouse. So nice little mouse. This mouse, I don't think they sell this on Amazon anymore. And I meant to say that if there's any of the products that I have that is still being sold on Amazon or eBay, I'll put the links in the description. So this is a CapClip Pro mouse. Now you may think this is the size of a mouse. It's not. This right here is a compartment. This is the mouse. This is it. This is a mouse. Two clicks, left and right clicks. scroll wheel, and it's a clickable scroll wheel. And you store it like this. That is a cool mouse. Love it. Love this mouse. Let's see what else I have. I think that's it for the computer compartment. Now I'm gonna go to the camera compartment. And in my camera compartment, I have this bad boy. I don't use this a lot, but when I do use it, fantastic device. This thing is over 10 years old. This right here, actually, let me detach it from here. This is a camera. This is just a camera made by Sony. This is the Sony QX30. And the reason why I still use it is because it has a 30 times optical zoom. So this can stretch out to 30 times zoom optical. So it's nice and clear, and it just works beautifully. And I glued this was a part of a pop socket. I glued this to the back so that it can attach to here magnetically to make it look like a full-fledged camera. Now this is a Bluetooth shutter, so this can be paired to a phone. This can't be paired to this because this does not have Bluetooth. But the shutter button for this is on the side, so I can take pictures like this. And this has a magnet on the back, so if you have a phone and you want to use it as a viewfinder, put yourself a circle, metal ring on the back, attach it to here, and bam, nice viewfinder for your. You can't deny how awesome this idea was that I came up with. So I can pair the shutter to this, so I can take pictures with this, take pictures with this, and then have a split screen where I have the camera of the phone on one side and then the Sony QR30 on the other side, and take pictures at my heart's content, and then have 30 times zoom with that. That is awesome. Now Sony made this especially for smartphones back in the time it was made, because in those times, such as for example the iPhone 6S, the camera wasn't that great, and so Sony made this to complement the smartphone. They also made a Sony QX1, and that had detachable lenses, which was phenomenal. I've owned it probably 3 times and should have never sold it because they're very hard to find now, very rare. So I found a competition of Sony that made this. So this is very similar to the Sony QX1. This is a Canon, what do you call it? The Canon Air A01? No, Olympus, I'm sorry, the Olympus Air A01. And this right here, this is a little bit smaller than the Sony one. And let me show you, this is a camera. This is the lens. This is the fisheye lens. This is the camera. It's a micro Four Thirds sensor. You put the lens on and bam, this is your camera and lens. Very light, very delicious. It has a mount, which I have at home, that you can put your phone on, and it charges via micro USB. So you know this is old as well. So this is about 10, 11 years old, because it was made in direct competition with Sony's device. The shutter button's up here. And like I said, you can use interchangeable lenses. So you can use micro Four Thirds lenses with this. And I ordered a lens with this, and this one, when I got it on eBay, came with this fisheye lens. I just can't wait to use this. It just looks and feels wonderful. Gonna put a little magnet on the back of here, so I can put it onto here as well. And I'll have 2 different types of cameras to use with my smartphone. Also in my bag, if I want to listen to music privately, I have the latest Bose headphones. I'm trying to remember the names of these. I can't remember the name, but I just know the sound is just phenomenal. Noise canceling, excellent headphones. Have a nice little stand right here, MagSafe stand, so if I want to record whatnot, even with my DJI Pocket 3, which I'm recording with right now, there's accessories where you can make it MagSafe. You can attach your smartphone or Pocket 3 on here and record like this, and it's extendable. Awesome stuff I have. I have a little floodlight too that's magnetically attachable to the DJI Pocket 3. And oops, sorry about that. You know how it is on first day of school. And like any techie, you're gonna have yourself some accessories, camera shutters, Bluetooth camera shutters, wires, microphones, and it would help to have a backpack with a lot of compartments to keep all of your stuff nice and organized whenever you need to use it. And in my backpack, another accessory, a little hub, support, hand sanitizer, keys to my classroom, and other stuff. Like I said, this backpack is nice, the Moss backpack, but again, I'm gonna try to use the High Sierra one a lot more. Also in my bag, just in case I want people to listen to music with me, I have this nice Bluetooth speaker. This Bluetooth speaker is made by Prodigy, a little company on Amazon. This is called the Beat speaker. And what I like about this one, magnetic, stick it on the metal surfaces, things like that, or the back of your phone. And it lasts for up to 12 hours. This small little thing, up to 12 hours. Most speakers like this last between 4 and 6 hours. Sometimes even less than that. But this little thing, powerful battery, and a small form factor that lasts up to 12 hours. And I've only charged it once so far and been listening to music, taking my dogs for a walk. It's a beautiful speaker. And if you need to charge your devices, this is a nice little charger that I found on Amazon, 65 watts. And it has 2 outlets, one USB Type-C and one USB Type-A. And it's very thin, retractable plug. Very nice. So like I said, if I can find the links to these, if this is being sold or still being sold on Amazon, I'll leave the links in the description. This bag has a lot of compartments. I also carry an iPhone 5. Don't use it as a phone. I use it to play older games, older 32-bit games from the App Store that you cannot find in the App Store today. Especially this game right here, one of the most addictive games I've ever played in my entire life and still play it. Sword and Poker Sword and Poker 2. This game right here, awesome. For those who played it, you know what I'm talking about. Leave a comment if you played it before and still play it and still love it. I love this game. It was made by a small company called Gaia. They were bought by Konami. Konami actually released a Sword and Adventures game. They changed the name a little bit. They released it and they monetized it. And when they did, it didn't do so well. And they just scrapped the whole project. I wish they never bought this company because, man, they made a fantastic game. Love this game. And like I said, other stuff that I carry too, but that's pretty much it that I carry in this bag. I'm now transferring it. It's all to my High Sierra bag. Now I found this years ago on Deal Nose. Found it on Deal Nose, so I don't know if they make this bag anymore, but if they do, like I said, I'll leave a link in the description. The pockets are very deep, fits my Wind 4 nicely with a whole lot of room to spare and a lot of compartments. I'm really digging this bag. That's the reason why I bought it, because of the compartments. But that's pretty much it. And I'm probably gonna add some more stuff to the bag later because of the compartments. So I may do a part 2 of my what's in my backpack video. So stay tuned for that and check out my new videos when they come out. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Tell your friends about my channel, and I hope to see you in my next video.